Hello, welcome once again. I am doing this recording on 25th of October 2023. I would like to make a disclaimer that this total analysis is for educational purpose only. Anyone who do real trading based on this analysis is completely his or her own discretion. Now, coming back to GBP NSD, GBP is Great Britain pound and NSD is New Zealand dollar. We all know we call this pair as GBP NSD. And we are currently in monthly time frame. If we look at it, we can see very clearly that it is ranging for a long time, except these two exceptions. This area and to be very clear, and this area. So if we disregard these two area, it is doing a ranging. This pair is ranging for a long time. So we are currently going to concentrate here. First of all, we will see what is happening now. So let's make it a little bit big, enlarge the whole thing. Here we can see that it made a triple top, and as per my experience, if something is done a triple top, it means that area of resistance is getting weak. So we have to keep that in mind. So let's mark it. This is the triple top area. And there is a remarkable thing here which I would like to mention very clearly, that as these three heads we can see are the reason for triple top, but we will not assume, here it has formed a triple top without any doubt, because this green candlestick, after that this is a very big engulfing candlesticks which give us a clear message that there is a very huge number of sellers here who are very interested to get active when the price reaches this level. Undoubtedly, same thing happened here. And also if we see that, same thing happened here. In all the cases, here it is clear that there is an active number of buyers in this zone. So whenever the price gets into this zone, the buyer, I beg your pardon, a number of active sellers are in this zone, and whenever the price gets into this zone, the sellers get very active. And if we analyze the detail, we see that the first time when the seller got the chance, they push it and push it to this level. And the second time when the price went to this level, again they try to push it, but this time it is not that much. There is a difference here we can see. And the third time when the price got into this zone, again the seller got active. This is a full month candle. So this place, again the seller pushed it down. But here we see, in compared to these two scenarios, this one and this one, the buyer is actively present here. There is nothing here and nothing here. It was absolute seller's control, absolute seller's control, and this time the buyer got active too. But there is a catch here. If we analyze the support and resistance, always remember that a resistance is formed when there is a green candle has a red candle after that, like this. This is a green candle and red candle. This is a what you call the support resistance, or the support zone, S and R. And the same thing, whenever there is a I beg your pardon, in upside, it has to be green and red. On downside, it has to be red and green to create a resistance or a support zone. There is no support or resistance here. Here it is the support and resistance, we can say. So, or we can say this is the resistance, this is the support. So here we can see this, analyzing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle. This was the last support zone. This is the last support zone, and if we increase it, we can see that the candle has broken that support. Why this is very important? The reason this is very important is because in experience I have found that once the support is broken, the price will come back here again. This price will come back here again. This is just experience. I cannot explain it, why it happened, but it happens. And in September, we got this huge candle of the sellers. In October, the buyers got active and pushed it due to this support. But this zone is broken. Can you see, guys? If we mark it and see, this zone has been broken. This support has been broken. So keep it in mind for anything like that happen next time in any pair, that if support is broken, then the price will come back here again. Now, considering this is a triple top, we would like to see what is happening here. First of all, we mark this. This is called ADRT. And this is we call ADRT. So let's put it a marking here for future reference. ADRT, and we can set this after deep retracement. If support is broken, market will come back there again. So just put it for mark, that's all, nothing mandatory. Just keep it in mind. I don't know how you are going to keep it in mind, but I have to keep it in mind. This job, remember this very careful. So this is one thing. Now the buyers got active and pushed it upward. So why it has been refused from here? Why it is refused from here? Why? Why it, I beg your pardon. Why it is refused from here? We have to find out. So before we proceed further, I would like to share some rules with you. One is this: to take any sell or buy trade, we need to have one, a double top or double bottom, two, a cup and handle or an inverted cup or handle and handle. I beg your pardon for my taking typo. And otherwise we have an alternative which is called ranging market. Ranging market needs to break support or resistance. These are the three things we always have to follow. Remember these things. In each video I try to give some new things so you can understand and learn from it and keep it in mind. So why this is refused from here? So we can see there is nothing here. This is the complete body of the candle. So let's go to week. So if we go to week, we can see that still there is nothing. You can see there is nothing. But before we go to week, we need to check the top and bottom of the month and mark it properly so we don't get missed out. So the top is here. We will not consider the first one, that is far away. So we are considering the latest one in compared to the present one. We are taking just the previous one. I beg your pardon, not the latest one, the previous one. So here is the, we can say, the top. And creating this top, who is the responsible? This is the bottom we have. So this is the bottom which has created this top. This guy, this point created this. Okay. So what we will do now, let's mark it also for future reference. This is the guy which has created this. So if we measure now, we can find the half. Whenever we do top-down analysis, we always try to mark where things will come or may come, or where things will react in a different way. That is the purpose of marking such thing. So this is our marking zone. If we see, and this is, we should put a little bit away so it doesn't bother us in any other thing. We don't want it to see anywhere else until the price comes here. Whenever we check again for month, it will appear. And these are the rules. These we also don't want to come anywhere until we see in months. So these are the things. Now we have to find, I just missed it again, why it is refused from here. Let's getting back to week. Now if we go to week, we can see that the price came up from here, and 1 2 3 4 5 weeks it was down, 3 weeks it was going up, and now we have been refused from here, and there is nothing we can tell us here. There is nothing, because we are finding no double top, nothing like that. So we have to go today. Coming back today, what we have here now, if we move on today, we can see that in day it is forming double top here, right? We are not considering, we are considering green and red. So this is a double top confirmed, and this is the guy who is responsible for this. But if we see minutely, very clearly, we can see that it is formed in this body, not this guy, if I'm not wrong. So let's go to 4 hours. Now in 4 hours, if we go to 4 hours, we can see now that it has been formed from here. This little guy, the red one, I beg your pardon, this candle, due to this candle it has been formed. This is your zone. This zone has resisted to go upward. So in 4 hours, we can mark it. Something like this. Let's enlarge a little bit more for further clarity so we can easily identify. Yes. So this is the guy who has created this. And if we go now, so this is 4 hours. No, not this one. This one we should mark like this. This is our 4 hours, and this 4 hours has created our double top. So we have if we can see now that here it has been created, but now if we go today, we can see this. Before it created here, it has created a double bottom here too, but it is in day. Though if we consider monthly, let's get to monthly, this is double top coming back here, and it is going up. So we wanted to find out what is happening here. In weekly, we couldn't find anything. Why it is going up? In weekly, we couldn't find anything. In daily, now we can see this. There was a double bottom here. And this double bottom has created this double top. And now if we measure from here to here based on the daily time frame, the half is here, and you can see that the half is here and it is indicating a very vital candle here. Any candle which is opposite in color coming in any trend is very vital. Remember this thing. Any candle which is opposite in color coming in any trend is very vital. Please keep this in mind. It will help you a lot. Believe me, this is the place. This type of candle is very powerful. This type of candles are very powerful, coming middle of the trend, opposite trend. It is coming downward and this is coming opposite color. This is going upward, it is coming in opposite color. Anyhow, coming back to this, so our daily lines are here, starting from here, and it is moving up here. It made a double top in 4 hours and it is coming down now. Now we have to measure in what will happen now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After 10 days, it is retracing again, and where we should take the trend. Now, if we see here in day, this is a vital place. This is we can call current support is coming from this tweak. You see this one, and one it is broken and it is engulfing candle of the previous one. We can take the trade now. But before we take the trade, after we take the trade, there is two things we have to keep in mind. First of all, does this double top available in daytime? No, it is not. You see, it is directly indicating the body. Is it available in week? No, it is not. Is it available in month? No, not. So this double top, which is not present in any other time frame, it is a powerful double top. Remember this all along. If there is a weekly or daily or monthly, then it could have been very difficult for us. And then this double top could have been broken very easily. So keep it in mind for future that if any double top or bottom is only available in a single time frame, that is 4 hours, daily, weekly, monthly, it will be a strong double top or bottom. So this is a very strong double top. So this is the thing we marked. This is the thing we marked, which is the CSB, current support break in 4 hours. So let's mark the double top here. And this is started here. So as this double top of 4 hours is saying started from the days, so this 50% is valid for both day time frame and 4 hours time frame. And always remember, once a key area is broken, this is the key area in day time frame I have showed you. This is the key frame area on day time frame. Once it is broken, it will go up to this. And it may go, this is 50% and this is 100%. So if we consider this is 50%, 100%, and this is 50%. So even if we take a trade today, right now, how much pips we will get? 182. After that, we have to check, as this trade is taken, if this trade is taken, we have to mark some obstacles. The first obstacle we may face is this one. I will mark it for you, so it will be easy for you guys. The first obstacle will be here. The first obstacle we will face is here. These guys or these guys will try to resist this down to come it down, coming in here. The first obstacle will be created by this guy, these two candles. So let's make them black. And the second obstacle we will face is this one. Because from here the price can again set out for making double bottom. The price can go up from here, it may go from here, or it may go from here. So reaching this zone, once the price reaches this zone, we have to get alerted and mark it very clearly, so that if price does not break this, it may make a double bottom, or here it may make a double bottom. But once these two are broken, there is a lot of space here. You can see there is a lot of space here which are left with fair value gap, and once these two are broken, it will come down here. and it will come down very fast, believe me, because this fair value gap has not been met. This FVG, this area, this one, this the middle candle and the green one, this fair value gap, let me make it in another color so we can understand. This is we can say that unmitigated fair value gap. This is the place. Then once the price comes here, we have to see that if it retests, it breaks the half and it retests, and if the retest is successful, if the retest is successful, then we have to face another zone here, which may create a double bottom as price is coming from up. So this can create a double bottom from here. Now if price does not go up from here, then we may have a retest here, we may have a retest here, we may have a retest here, and it will come here. Of course, there are some other zones we have to look for. This candle may create a problem, and if it survives, then yeah, I don't think this will create any problem. So this is the analysis for what we can say for the Gbpnzd pair. I hope you will try to educate yourself, and believe me, in my experience so far, I understood sometimes taking no trade is also earning money, because if you take the trade, then you lose money. So sometime if you don't find any trade which are logical in the right price with the proper price direction, don't take the trade, you will lose the money. And about the thing I have already discussed about the cup and handle, so you see, if you view the whole thing, you can see here that this is creating a cup, and if the price, if I say it again, if the price came to 50%, it may create a handle, and if it this side, I'm repeating it again, if this test is not done, I mean the price does not come down of this half mark and retest, then it will come down. Maybe it will go up from here. So if it goes up from here, if it forms cup and handle, if it goes up from here, we have to find how much it will go. So let's find it. So let's remove it for the time being. So we can measure it very simple. The cup is formed from here to here, and the cup will go just, the cup will go from here to here, which we can see the double top it has formed. If we place it right above it, it is giving an indication that the monthly thing, if you can remember, the monthly we have 3 points. Can you see the monthly 3 points we have? The monthly 3 points we have here, it will start going there, and it may break the above thing. So this is a very remarkable thing. We have always to keep it in our mind, because when it is creating the downward pressure, you can see when it is creating the downward pressure, it is leaving a lot of unmitigated fair value gap in these candles. So after reaching 50%, we have to be very careful that if it gets from making double top from here, or form the full cup and handle from here, and then it retests and it starts going upward, and it will go up to this point. You can see it will go up to this point. This is our top, the previous top. So it will start to bang for the 4th time in the same price zone. And repeatedly I am mentioning this because it has, and the price action is also showing us that this zone is getting weak. These zones are getting weak as it has been already, the price has reached there 3 times. Now if the price reaches there for 4 times, if the price reaches there for 4 times, for the 4th time, 4 times, not 4 times, it may break it off and it will go upward, because it is clear the first time the price reached this zone, the seller was so active, they pushed it here because there was no buyer's interest. The second time when the price reached here, the seller got active, there was no buyer, but the seller couldn't push it down so much. And the third time, the most interesting, that way the seller pushed it down, but this time the buyer got very active to push it upward. So there is a very cautious mark here. So what is my analysis, that the price may reach here the 100%, because as the support zone in month was broken, this was broken, this guy is broken. ADRT, after deep retracement, if support is broken, market will come back there. So in 4 hours we can see that market will may or in my estimation market will come here and it will mitigate and once it is mitigated here, then it will make a double bottom, then price will go up, and this time it will not, the seller will not be able to push it down, the prices will go there. So let's hope that if the 50% is marked or the 100%. But my opinion, experience, that 50% it will reach, undoubtedly. Thank you for watching. I will love to hear from you. Any comments, anything you can educate me, because this is a live market and nobody knows enough, and there is no holy grail in this market. All we see this technical analysis, and sometimes the technical analysis are challenged by the fundamentals, and at that time the presidency of fundamentals break every technical analysis, but it creates a glitch for a time being, 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, 1 month. After that everything starts rolling back to, because in such a perfect market situation, anything left gap, the market will not allow. It will come back to correct itself, to rectify itself, and it will normalize the market. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Best of luck. Have good trading.